Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. We are in that space of our program where we take up your legal queries with respect to your property investments with our expert voice. Joining me from Bombay today is High Court Advocate Amit Mehta. Amit, thank you so much for joining us today. Always a pleasure to have you. We have a number of callers calling in with their questions. First up on the line is Priya Gupta. Hi Priya, what's your question? Go ahead.
Hi, thanks Vasudha for taking my query. Actually, I have booked an apartment in Pratik Vistara in Noida, and now I want to transfer this to my father's name for convenience of handling without any money being exchanged. And I'm the only child of my parents. So the builder has a clause in booking agreement which says that for any transfer of allotment prior to registration, they would charge a transfer fees of 2%. Since I wish to transfer this property in my father's name, that is a blood relation, without any payment from him to me, should the builder still charge me 2% transfer fees? Can you just please help me with that?
All right. Amit, this transfer would just be in family, in a blood relation. Is Priya still liable to pay a transfer fee?
Hi, good evening viewers. Good evening Vasudha and hi Priya. As per the norms, if you want to transfer the property from one person to another person within the family, you can give a gift deed. But this gift deed has to be registered, because an unregistered gift deed has no validity. Secondly, if the builder is asking for a 2% transfer fee, it is illegal. As per the Transfer of Property Act 1882, it is illegal to pay any transfer charges to the builder. So you don't need to pay any charges, it is illegal. And if it is still insisting, you can go for a consumer case or a criminal case.
All right. So, Priya, that's your answer. Execute a gift deed and follow the provisions of the Transfer of Property Act. Next is an email coming in from Atmaram Kurpad. He writes, he's planning to buy a flat in Bangalore. The project is called Platinum Purva by Pratibimb. The builder claims that the land has an Ek Khata certificate. The builder is ready to provide an NOC but no occupancy certificate. Without OC, what could be the issues that will arise after possession? Atmaram wants to know. Amit, what do you have to say?
See, it is very dangerous to take a flat which doesn't have occupation certificate. Taking a flat without a building having OC would means that you may have to pay higher transfer water charges, higher property charges, and in short pay more charges because it is still not legalized in the eyes of the municipal corporation. Hence, it is submitted that you take possession only after OC is received. In case the building is not having OC, it is also difficult to many times give the flat on rent. Hence, it is advisable that you don't enter into this flat unless until OC is received. However, if the builder is not ready to give the OC of the building, you can file a consumer case and 100% the judgment is going to be in your favor.
Amit, just in line with this question, how different is a completion certificate from an occupation certificate, and is it okay to have one of the two or both are extremely crucial when you're taking possession?
See, first is you get a IOD and then you get a commencement certificate and then you get a occupation certificate. And all of these are important because all of these are not a parallel activity, it's a sequential activity. Hence all these documents are important, and it is our submission that people who intend to buy flats should have all these documents checked before taking possession of such flats and even paying the full consideration for such flats.
Okay. Amit, our next question comes in from Sunil Gupta. Hi Sunil, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. My question is regarding a plot of land that I bought from Imar MGF in Mohali Hills near Chandigarh. In March 2010, we took possession of that particular plot from Imar MGF along with a no dues certificate. So the certificate said we had nothing to pay them, and we have got the possession certificate from Imar MGF. For 4 years, we heard nothing from them. Then in May this year, we get a letter which has made a demand of 6 lakhs. And they have also admitted in that letter that they owe us 3 lakhs of excess EDC that we paid. Now, they have been sitting on this excess EDC for over 3 years now. And all the money that they have asked for is only, as I understand, an attempt not to give us back that money. So they have made a lot of fraudulent claims. Finally, we sent them a legal notice, and they responded to the legal notice, taking away many of those claims. but sent another demand notice in September where they have brought the demand down to 3 lakhs, but have made no mention whatsoever of the EDC refund that they have to give me.
Okay.
So despite the fact that I have tried to get in touch with them, we have written letters, we have sent a legal notice, we have not got any relief from them. I have spoken to lawyers, and now I'm speaking to you because
Sunil,
we intend filing a case in the Consumer
What is their
Court now.
reasoning for demanding that excess 3 lakhs from you?
We have not been able to make out one iota of sense of what they have sent. Not one iota of what they have sent, and they have not given us any explanation whatsoever. The only thing that is valid in that in the amount that they've asked is approximately 75,000 rupees for electricity and water charges and maintenance, which we are quite happy to pay them, and we have told them we're quite happy to pay them. But we will only pay once they give us back, they refund the excess EDC to us.
Okay. Amit, now that Sunil has taken possession of this property and now for the developer to raise these monetary demands, how justified is that, and do you think the developer can now exert some pressure on the buyers, and what recourse do these buyers have?
Technically, when you get a possession letter from the developer, it is understood you have already paid all the dues and you should not pay any further dues after you get a possession letter, unless and until it has been explicitly mentioned between both the parties that you will be paying some amount post whatever that number of years may be. In this case, it clearly looks like it's a exorbitant, illegal payment which the developer is asking, and you should not pay any charges. If he's still insisting, then you have both the remedies, filing a consumer case also as well as criminal action also. However, many times the builders, they have some hidden charges, which normally it is mentioned in the agreement, which buyer should be aware of. In such situations, when such hidden costs are there, you should upfront ask at the time of taking possession letter whether there are any further charges to be paid. In this case, it's clearly that you already paid the full consideration, you already have a possession in 2010, and you already have the possession letter also. Hence, you are not liable to pay any further amount. So, you please don't pay any further amount.
Okay. Sunil, so that's your answer. You can either seek criminal or consumer action against the developer. And as Amit said, once you've taken possession, it's illegal for your developer to raise those claims. Next is an email from Jitendra Rustagi. He writes, I have encountered irregularities in the original flat layout and the map that was shown in the registry papers. He came across this anomaly during the home loan procedure. He wants to know, how should I safeguard my interests? What will be the consequences if I don't rectify this? Amit, the change in layout, it's something that's hard to notice for buyers. What can you do now?
See, it is seen many times that developers are handing over possession of flats wherein the original agreement and the plan mentions something, and at the time of possession it is something else. Buyer should be aware that all such changes needs to have explicit approval of the local municipal authorities, without which they should not take possession of. In this case, it seems that there is a structure which has been shown in the agreement as A, and the one which you are taking possession of is shown as B. Hence, you cannot take such possession, because in future you may have, or you may be liable to certain action by the local municipal authorities. If the developer has already made certain changes, he should explicitly show you the plan which clearly mentions that these are the change of use done. Please note that if there are major changes such as columns and beams which have been changed post the building approval has been taken from municipal corporation, then you will have to change it, or you will not be in a position to take those possessions of those flats. It is submitted, and all such flats where there is illegal structure should not be taken, otherwise you will also be liable to some criminal action in future. In this case, you can file a criminal case as well as a consumer case on the developer.
All right, so those were the precautions you must take, Mr. Rustagi. Amit, thank you so much for joining us with those expert legal opinions. Moving on, we have a question coming in from Prabha Agarwal. It's an investment related question. Prabha writes, I want to know about the project named Ganga Platino in Kharadi in Pune. Should I invest in its 3 BHK apartment? Would it be profitable in the future? Please tell me about its rate as well. All right, Kharadi-Pune, Samir, Ganga Platino.
Yeah, so if you were to look at the weighted average price of the luxury segment over here, it's 6,500 rupees a square foot in Kharadi. The inventory overhang is a little scary. It's 30 months. Sales have been slow here for the luxury segment per se. Price appreciation has been low. It's been about 8.1% on an annualized basis, again because of the luxury segment. This project has nothing wrong with it. It is only 1.2 kilometers from the under construction World Trade Center and from Eon IT Park. So from an employment generation perspective, this is a good project. 4.8 acres, 6 towers, S plus 16 stories. Located at the Kharadi South main road, which connects towards the Mundwa Kharadi road. So we would say that from an investment point of view, luxury segment is not doing too well, but this project is below the weighted average price, so you can go ahead with it.
And this 30 months is only for the luxury segment of Kharadi. Otherwise, the market is doing well.
Yes.
Okay.
Trinity Towers is the other project at 6200 that you can look at. This is over 3 acres, again a luxury project. All approvals are in place, and there's a special festive offer waiver of 11% on stamp duty plus registration plus service tax. This is applicable till 15th November 2014. And then here Forest County Phase 2 by Clover Builders. This is a little cheaper at 5650 rupees a square foot, but it's a large kind of township of 18 acres of land with 18 towers only, and developer has delivered more than 30 projects in this area in Pune as such, and project is located at the Kharadi South Main Road.
Okay, so Prabha, that's a yes for Ganga Platino by Goel Ganga Group in Kharadi. The project is close to the under construction World Trade Center and the Eon IT Park, which is the biggest driver for Kharadi. It's 4.5 million square feet IT, ITS, SEZ with about over 50,000 working professionals here. So great end user demand, rental demand here. We're giving you 2 more recommendations: Trinity Tower by Gera Developers and Forest County Phase 2 by Clover Builders. Our next question comes in for Indore from Sudhir Jha. Hi Sudhir, what's your question?
मैम, मैंने संपत हिल इंदौर में बिचौली मर्दाना में ये एरिया लगता है, वहाँ पे हमने एक प्रोजेक्ट में देखा है कुछ एक फ्लैट कॉस्मोस सिटी करके है, तो मैं उसके बारे में मुझे जानकारी चाहिए था कि वो लीगल है या अनलीगल है या फिर रेट वगैरह की मुझे जानकारी चाहिए था.
Okay, so Cosmos City in Indore by the Highway Township Group on the AB bypass road on that locality. Samir, Bicholi Mardana on the AB bypass road, how is this market doing, and do you approve of this project?
Well, this market has an inventory overhang of 23 months, so a little below the danger zone. The weighted average price of the market is 2,000 rupees a square foot, where this project is much lower than that. It's 1,550 rupees a square foot. Price appreciation for Bicholi Mardana has been about 10% odd. We've got the Eastern Ring Road also lined up for you, which is another good micro market where the inventory overhang is even lower than 3 months at 20 months, and the weighted average price is slightly higher at 2350, and the market is done reasonably well, and 9% appreciation has been witnessed here. As far as Cosmos City is concerned, you can go ahead with this project. All banks are approving this project and giving loans, so the paperwork should be fine. Is bang on the Agra Bombay bypass road in a small locality of Bicholi Mardana, and on the other side is the Sahara City Homes, an integrated township by Sahara. This is a 2-acre project consisting of 4 towers only, but you can also look at the ring road with Pukhraj City PRC Group. This is a smallish project of 1.5 acres, again between 2,000 to 2,200 rupees a square foot. Construction is 80% complete here. Block B is being delivered by end December, so no execution risk as such over here. Project varies as per location within the project itself. And then there is Pearl Galaxy by Pearl Infrastructure. This is in Bicholi Mardana. That's 1,750 to 1,800 rupees a square foot. Again, small projects coming up over here, only 2 acres in size. And again, bank loans are available. Project has all the modern amenities, and it's front facing, and hence the front facing side is a little bit more expensive at 1,800 rupees a square foot.
Okay, so Sudhir, 2 markets, Bicholi Mardana and the Eastern Ring Road we're talking about in Indore. New markets primarily for entry-level investments, both benefiting because of the fresh land supply here. Sudhir, we're giving you an approval for Cosmos City by Highway Township Group in Bicholi Mardana on the AB bypass road. That's a very attractive entry price, 1,550, and you're getting the project by 2,050. 2 more options for you here, Pukhraj City by PRC Group and Pearl Galaxy by Pearl Infrastructure. And that calls for a short breather on the property show, but there's a lot lined up for you on the other side. We look at Chennai's Velachery suburb that's witnessing a turnaround in its real estate fortunes, all because of a little shopping therapy.